Hello everyone, it is Justin here from Lag Free Gaming, and it is once again time for another game in our Be a GM mode. It seems like, quite a few people have gotten eyes on the videos, and I'm pretty happy about that. Obviously I always want more, and maybe we'll get some videos up over 100 views and stuff like that. But basically all I would need from you guys is to pass this on to friends who you would think would enjoy it. Anyway, we'll get back to what's, at hand here. I've been looking through things, and, one of the things that I'd like to do is be able to have, like, a legit first-line left wing right now. Because even though Foligno is good, and he's very, very talented and everything else, I don't know if he's exactly the first-line guy that we really want. And, with players like Evander Kane, for instance, out there, who's kind of, in real life on the trade block, it kind of interests me on what I could possibly do to, acquire a player like that. As of now, when it comes to trade values, because I was looking through it off camera, just trying to see what, different guys kind of want and what the teams would want for them. I don't know if I could pull that off without really giving up too much at the very moment, but if we start to stumble, or as we get closer to the trade deadline, if it looks like we're really going to make a push for the finals and stuff like that, then I may pull the trigger and, give up a little bit more of our future in order to, shore up the present right now, because honestly, the Columbus Blue Jackets, their time is almost now. I mean, they have guys come up through, the minor leagues, and they're looking good as the future comes on, but at the same time, they have a lot of talent right now, so, it could be at any time they could, make a really deep run in the playoffs, if not win the whole thing. In my opinion, of course, but, I'm a little biased, so it makes sense. Anyway, I decided on going against the better team of the two for this week. So, as I showed you the calendar in the last game at the very end, we have San Jose and Anaheim. San Jose has the better record right now. They have more points. So I figured it's only natural, that I'd pick to go against the San Jose Sharks. After this game, I will simulate until the LA game, and then I will leave it all up to you guys if you choose to, comment or whatever else. I may end up doing multiple videos in a day or two. So, if I don't end up going with what people are saying, then, sorry about that, but it's one of those things where I have a couple off days from work, so I might as well take advantage of that and do some videos for YouTube here. So yeah, we're gonna go against the San Jose Sharks. I don't know if there's really anything we need to go through. Actually, one thing I'll do while I'm thinking of it is we're going to go through here and set up our trade block, because that's not something that I ended up doing. I just kind of realized it when I was looking at the trading screen. So right now, it's basically trying to get rid of our future. That's what our surplus is looking like. I don't know if that's really true exactly. I don't really want to give up our picks, but I guess it is what it is. Surplus here. Oh no, okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of giving up first round picks, but if it's the right deal, then it's the right deal. That's basically how I look at it. First round picks are just way too good at the end of the day. So I'm not going to have them on the trade block exactly, but like a second round pick, I'd be willing to do. Okay, so when it comes to players in the trade block, I don't really know who I'd want to get rid of. I'll put Wisniewski up there just because, I feel like he could fetch a decent deal. But with him being an 86 overall and only having that much trade value for being 30, it may not be worth it to really trade him unless we get the right, asset back. He's still a damn good player, but as you can see, he did get injured in the simulation. So he's going to be out for at least, I think at least another week or so is when he's supposed to come back. So, as for another player on the trading block, let's see here. I'm not really sure if anyone really jumps out for that. I mean, we can see what we can fetch for certain players, but actually, you know, one thing I'll do is I feel like we look really good in goal, because obviously we have Bobrovsky, he's only 26. Dansk is basically his heir apparent when it comes to, you know, being a backup and everything else. But you know, we have, like, you know, Elvis Merzlikins, I believe is how it's pronounced, McElhaney and so forth. So what I'll do is I'll put up Curtis Mack just to see what people would give for him. I mean, he's a good backup, but at the same time, if I really wanted to, I could probably force in Elvis to play backup if need be right now, because he is a 75 overall, so that's pretty good. Let's see here. Let's look at our wants here. I don't really think we want a starting goalie. That's not right. So the one biggest thing we want right now is we want a forward. We want a first line forward. Age max, let's go 28. Minimum range for potential, let's go with 4. Because I want, if the player's not up to that standard yet, I want him to get there. Plain and simple. We'll go medium to high. That way, you know, it's not just a shot in the dark exactly. Don't really care about the salary. I could pay whatever. Let's see here. Overall. The rating minimum for an overall. Let's go with, I would think they need to be at least an 85. Actually, we'll go 84. We'll give it a little bit of room. Yeah, we won't get too much into detail. But yeah, we were looking for a first line forward, a young first line forward that we could possibly get, and maybe we'll get some takers on that. Hopefully, see if we get a couple people wanting to trade, make some moves. So yeah, I'll also take first round picks. That's, I don't seem to realize that you know, first and second round picks are important to me personally. A team that feels like they're on the cusp of doing something great may not have any want for them, but at the end of the day, I would be totally fine getting, you know, another first round pick or something like that, because I always like building young players. All right, so we're going to back out of that, and then we're gonna go to the hub, and we're gonna play our next game against the San Jose Sharks, a team that is known for basically choking, which is sad because the team is really good. They have a ton of talent, but for some reason they just cannot get themselves over the hump. I don't know what it is, but they just can't get over the hump. And because of that, you know, it's kind of made me, if I was in position of the San Jose Sharks, I would almost want to kind of rebuild a little bit. And it wouldn't even be rebuilding exactly, it'd be more so retooling, but that's beside the point. I'll talk a little bit about more about it after the intro. I'll go quiet for you all so you can hear the intro, because it's fucking awesome still. Still awesome. It's still awesome, okay? Bye-bye.
Beware of the guys in teal, the distinctive color that only one NHL team wears. It's tonight's home team, the San Jose Sharks. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, and tonight we are in San Jose. They refer to it sometimes as the Shark Tank. The first 2 years they were at the old Cow Palace near San Francisco, but they've had this place, and boy, they've been strong here.
Yeah, they've been a really strong, potent team. Very well coached. Specialty teams, a real important part of the success that they have in a Shark Tank, Doc, and an always fun atmosphere in behind us here.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Stalock's getting the start in net tonight. He looked more than ready in the warm-up, and that might translate to a great night in net for the Sharks. Russian-born Sergei Bobrovsky, only 22 when he got his first NHL start. A win in the first game ever played at the new arena in Pittsburgh, and he wore the colors of the Philadelphia Flyers.
The Blue Jackets have been sharp since the very beginning of the season. We'll see, Doc, if they've got that same game. They're going to need it tonight because their opponent's been every bit as good as them.
Gains the blue line. Drilled. They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
Teuton's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
That's the shot there, Edzo. Low to the stick side. The goaltender can't get to it.
The Blue Jackets have broken the scoreless tie early. A good tie up on the faceoff.
Oh, there we go. So I don't know what happened there with my mic. It all of a sudden said it was not on when I thought it was. But whatever. We're good now. We're good now. I hate when technology does that. Oh, what a save. If it was a save, of course. I mean, he might have missed the net. I don't know. Get there, Jenner.
Slid to Thornton. Oh, here's a wrister. That's what those pads are for. He drives to the net.
Get there, Jenner.
That's a good solid poke check. Slides it to the point to Irwin. Led on to Demers.
Oh, go Hartnell.
Shadow of the boards by Scott Hartnell. Shook through great.
Oh,
That's a great
good
save
try, Hartnell.
by Stalock.
Boom, Johansson. Boom goes the dynamite.
Carries it toward the woodwork.
Oh, big hit by Hartnell.
Oh, deflected away. One timer off his pad. Laid on.
Let's go, Rajo.
Takes
Horton.
the pass and looks on. What a move! Outstanding.
Oh, Johansson.
Magic, even
If only,
there and get the
if
shot.
only he'd been able to get his stick on that.
Heavy collision along the boards.
That's the type of play that makes this game so great.
Pitched right ahead.
All right, Johnson. Good job,
Walking a
Foligno.
thin line near the border there.
What's the one nice thing about having Foligno on that? Oh, the tip by Marlowe. Just snuck through. Come on, they didn't give Burns his crazy like beard combination, goatee, I guess. I don't know, because he had a pretty epic beard. I'm not gonna lie, but they probably just didn't want to do beard physics. Yeah, there's no way that we can expect Bobrovsky to stop that. There was no way possible.
And he really doesn't have much chance on it.
So anyway, what I was talking about before with San Jose is the fact that they just, no matter what, for some reason, they can't win the big one or even the not so big one. Like they had, LA dead to rights last year. They were dead to rights. There was no reason San Jose should have lost that series, but they did. And then you see what LA did. They went on to win the Stanley Cup. So just imagine if San Jose would have been able to beat LA, would they have won the Stanley Cup? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Oh, good try, Jared Bull. So right now, Bull has a place on the team. But if I get some more talent on the team, he may not have a place very long, especially if some of these young guys start to come through. Alright. Murray, damn it. And that's out of play. Good old Rafi Torres. You see him out there? I mean, he gets a bad rap for being a dirty player, and like, he doesn't make the smartest decisions when it comes to, when to hit and stuff like that. But at the same time, he is a great player to have on your team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, that was a reactionary save.
Really? How'd that get through?
He's got that centering pass.
Go, Calvert.
Carries it up the wing.
Matty Ice.
Let's go, wrister.
Tried to use a little bit of a screen there myself. Get there, Atkinson.
Got it on his stick in the slot. In the slot, he's taking a perfect centering pass.
All right.
Marvelous save. A great chance.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
No chance. He's through. He drives toward the
Ah, Dubes. was hoping you'd be able to get your stick on that.
Takes that pass at center, see if we can
Good job,
move
Jenner.
Takes it up near the
Doobs.
boards. Got on by with that one. Terrific pad save.
That wasn't on the backhand. He might have had a better chance, but
Slid to Pavelski. Takes it on
Come
the
on.
wing. Speeds right on goal. Heads along the board.
come on, guys.
He's going to the net.
All right. Might want to get a line change here.
Picks it up in his own end.
Get him Hartnell.
Lots on that to Pavelski. Hammered to Marlowe. Got that one ahead at center ice.
Oh!
Post.
What a shot. Damn it.
Good pad stop. He's in on goal. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
In the crease.
How does that puck get all the way down there? There's no reason it should have got through.
Move to the shadow of the
Go
board
Johansson.
by Johansson. Brings a shot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
There's so much offensive talent, especially on that first line
Have to move too much.
for San Jose.
Corner. Propelled to Thornton. Wrist shot.
Especially when it comes to like Thornton, Marlowe, Burns. I mean, that's one hell of a first line to try to mess with. That is for sure.
The frame has been completed here. It is 1-1. And let's check out the shots on goal. 10 for the Sharks.
All right,
And
so
9 for Columbus.
wasn't a bad period. Looks like we got outshot. We out-hit them though. They had more time on attack. Passing was actually the same, surprisingly. Usually the computer's much a better passer than I am. We won more face-offs, and that's about it. No special teams came into play there. So we're going to go ahead and resume game. It's time to get going again. Looks like we got a crowd meter going there. Alright. Let's get this going. And if I seem a little stopped up or like have to clear my throat and stuff, I think I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold because of the change in temperature here in Columbus. I think today we're down to like 50-something degrees. Or, you know, even during the middle of the day, it might even only be 60. So, it's kind of messing with my body a little bit. But that is beside the point. Oh, oh. Nice move there. I say that's a good thing about Foligno, man. Other than the fact that he's good defensively as well. He can make a lot of moves. He has a really good stick handling ability, and he's a good skater as well. The problem that he has in real life is a lot of times he has trouble hitting the net. He'll be like set up perfectly, and he'll just miss the net. And that's just, you know, all shooting accuracy, basically. Or, you know, grabbing the stick a little too tight.
Columbus wins it. At the point
Savard
got
got it through. That's alright. We'll just keep getting shots on Stalock. Because I don't feel like he's the type of goalie who's going to stop 40 and, you know, beat us with that. So, I mean, Stalock may end up becoming the starter in San Jose this year. Because I heard that him and Niemi are kind of having a battle. But at the same time, I don't think that he's quite as scary as Niemi on this game. In my opinion, at least.
The Sharks with a face-off win. Laid on to Thornton.
Ah, couldn't really get anything moving there.
Nice move to shake on through.
Wow. Feathered it through. Alright, get away from Hurdle.
Takes it up that
Alright,
side.
Jenner.
Using the point. Accidentally blocked.
Hi, Murray.
Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Collected in the corner by Thornton. Chip to
Go Hartnell.
Moves up along the boards. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2.
Trying to keep that puck moving. That way they can't just key on it and knock it away. Go Horton. Oh my God, really?
He's right in front with it, and that one's just
Ooh.
one more save.
Good job.
On to Foligno. Slid to Johansson. Great job. Slips on by. Fires.
Oh.
To Marlowe. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Puck taken behind the net by Foligno. To Horton. Propelled to Vlasic.
All right, let's get to him.
Laid
Come on.
To Burns.
Boom, big hit.
Grabbed
Big hit by
on
Tootin.
Johnson. Chip to Johansson.
All right, Johansson.
Carries it up the side. San Jose's recoiling here. Breakaway
Horrible
chance.
time for a change.
Acrobatic stop by Bobrovsky.
Ah,
The Blue Jackets get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
I timed that completely wrong. Completely wrong.
San Jose's power play's
That's
been
my
so
fault.
good, they'll trade power play chances with
We're having a lot of
teams in
trouble
the
getting the
league.
puck deep
We'll
now
see if they've
and
met their
getting
match
sustained
against their
pressure.
opponent who has every bit as good a power play tonight.
Slides to the safety behind the net. To Letestu.
Wow, and then they run into each other.
In between the blue lines by Irwin. To Marlowe. Nicely received at the point. Good job with the poke check. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot. Wonderful work and goal.
I'm not sure how we
All right,
stopped that first.
get in there. Whoop.
Angled to Thornton. To
Put
Marlowe.
the pressure on.
Driven up the wing by Joe Pavelski. Oh, and he is
Good job,
through.
Calvert.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Good deke, and he gets by. Poke checked away by Irwin. Can he generate something? Hammers it.
Oh,
a great chance
what a
to
shot.
go to the iron.
Dubinsky almost got himself a shorty.
Got an ice
Good
in.
hit.
Right up the side. Little pass that can start some progress ahead.
Ah,
Oh, a save.
couldn't get him to just go forehand. He went with that like stupid little backhand shot.
Columbus gets their man back. We're at full strength. Moves behind the net. Good solid defensive play there. Taken and held at the blue line.
Really?
Moves to the corner. Turned right away with the poke check by Tootin. Pass. On to Vlasic. Terrific
Big block.
shot. The price was high and he paid it.
All right, go Dubinsky.
Gets in. Looks over his options here. Out in the slot. To Vlasic.
I think honestly something has to do also with
It's kitty cornered in. Blue Jackets will start
when it comes to how tired your team is.
slid to
I think that
Johansson.
might have something to do with how well they can like control the puck and stuff like that, you know.
Cruises to the slot.
Oh,
Wonderful
good try,
save.
Johansson.
Good skill by both goalie and shooter. Got that in the trapper. And a whistle.
All right, little more pressure on him right off the bat. That's the nice thing about not using any of my first line players as penalty killers. Is they can come out right after the penalty kill and try to get some opportunities. And Johansson is he's just a beast. I mean, he controls the game out there for the most part when he's out there. So
Just
the
past
more we can
5
have him out on the
minutes
ice, the better,
remaining in the
because
second.
he is
Scrappy game.
our
Both
big
of these
time
teams
lightning
have
rod on
connected one.
offense.
Columbus good.
Oh,
Save there.
oh, good try, good try. Come on, Trop.
Up the wing with it
Let's
now.
keep it 3 for 3 on games that I've played where you score a goal. That'd be kind of nice. All right, we getting that first line back out there? Looks like they may be coming out. Yeah, first line's back out. I could do manual line changes on here, but I don't like to think about it really. And I think the computer does a decent job anyway, so that's why I don't do it. Just for anyone who wonders.
He got in. Shoots.
Oh,
Save.
big shot by there.
Mash to Burish. Right
Boom, big
back
hit.
in.
See, I hate that right there.
Save there. Didn't
He
look
just
like he had
rolls
any
off the hit like
condition
it's
for
nothing.
that, and he made it tough.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Wow, what a glove
Oh.
save.
Tried to throw a little knuckler on him there.
Got that pass and
That would have been nice if I could have scored something like that. Boom!
enormous hit.
Big hit,
Too late to
Johnson.
tighten that
Big
helmet
hit.
up now.
Near the boards. Slid just inside the line to Foligno. Wonderful stop. Gets play stopped.
Uh-oh. Getting feisty now. Getting feisty now. Well, the perfect person to come out on the ice than Jared Bull.
Good face-off win. He got
Prout.
his glove on that one. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. To Kennedy. Propelled to Demers.
Neato. Big hit there,
Columbus
Erickson.
got some time left if things work perfectly. Taken on by Letestu. Controlled through
Come on,
the middle.
Mike. Mark. Oh, that was actually a really good opportunity. I didn't think that was going to get over to him, but we'll take it. All right. So it wasn't a bad period there. I feel like at times we controlled the play against them. We got quite a few shots. We did outshoot him that time. But at the same time, we need to beat Stalock. We need to beat him. Plain and simple. We're out hitting him by a ton. Same time on attack. They're a little better passing, but that's all right. They've been on the power play as well. Still winning those face-offs. I mean, all in all, I feel like we're outplaying them some. But, like I said, it doesn't matter if you outplay them or not. If you don't get the results at the end of the day, then, you know, it is what it is. So let's see what we can do the third period here. Try to get the lead and try to win this game. Because I really don't want to go to a shootout with a team like this, that's for sure.
Both teams have found the back of the
all right.
net, but it's even. Underway here in the third. Controlled by Pavelski.
See, I always think that Horton can just kind of walk through stuff like that. Because he's kind of a big power forward type of player, you know? All right, Felino.
Nicely into the zone. Cut on by with that one. He's into the slot.
Oh, wow. What a hit by Dimmers. Boom. Big hit. That's how you step up on someone at the blue line right there. Felino.
Shook right through. Laid on to Johansson. Heads to the front. Lets it fly.
Ooh. That was a weird pass, but I'll take it. All right. Good hit.
You got to keep your head up there. Chip to Horton. He heads right for the net. Oh,
ah.
What a break. That shot hit somebody.
If that could have got through, that would have been a goal right there.
Full steam.
There's no way that he was going to miss that.
Oh, that's good. Taken over by Tooten. To Hartnell.
Come on, Hartnell.
He's into the slot.
Oh.
Perfect pass.
Jenner.
Oh, great save there.
Good try.
Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
A quick turnover.
Oh, Dubinsky. You got to score that.
Two guys together
Big
with
hit.
Force. Big force. Better be careful with it here.
I was hoping to use the screen there.
Toward the woodwork. Right from the slot. Ooh,
See, it's things like that, like I said. Things like that is what makes me mad. Because it's like, just trickle, 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 trickle. And you can't really get the hit or the poke on him. Damn it. Come on, Atkinson. Really?
Takes that pass, gives it away, and gets it back.
Wow. We're all over that. We are all over the puck there. Well, when it comes to trying to block the pass, we're all sitting on it. And Joe Thornton, being as amazing of a player as he is, and a great passer, just forces it right through all of us, right to Matt Nito. All right, well, we got to get going because we couldn't get out of the zone because every time we tried to, no one would be moving up the ice. Things would get blocked. People would get, you know, stick lifted. And then stuff like that happens where people miss the puck. So that doesn't help, obviously. Let's go, Mark.
Offensive zone pickup by Bull. On to Brown.
Good hit.
Carries it up the wing. Spirited back along, and they can get the forwards off anyway.
All right,
Back in
Tooten.
his defensive end to
See
get
here, look. There's one guy going forward
not very long, but good.
out of everyone on the team.
Onside. Parked at the
Oh,
crease.
Atkinson. How did you not score that?
Takes that pass.
How did you
Looks
not
on.
score?
Right along the blue line to Kennedy.
Come on, Calvert. Matty Ice.
Takes it up near the boards. He's into the slot. Back in front. Wrist shot.
Oh, it's a good try. Good try. Atkinson is a pretty good tip guy, so even though he's small, he's not exactly the next Thomas Holmstrom, but he can tip a puck. He's got a lot of hand-eye coordination there.
We don't know what to say. We go to Ray.
Yep. Talk about how Stalock has been keeping him in the game. I mean, he hasn't been facing a ton of great opportunities. It's been a lot of just, you know, shots without rebounds and stuff like that. But at the same time, he's making the saves after giving up that one really early.
Solid win at center ice.
All right, Foligno, let's go.
Poke checked away by
Ah.
Takes it on the wing.
Didn't expect him to step up like that.
If you're looking for this type of
Wow. You were way offside, bro.
That's exactly what happened.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
We've been on the receiving end of more than a few of these things.
Jabinski with the face-off. Loss.
Heads along the
Prout.
boards.
And Prout gets walked by.
Good poke check.
Oh, big save there.
Grab. Through center.
Come on, Jenner.
Can he generate something from there? Forcing attention in deep. Shoots.
Oh,
Terrific
big save.
challenge. Outstanding
I thought I was going to be
save.
able to beat him there with that
Goalie
backhand.
makes himself look big.
Erickson.
In the slot, he's got it.
Big block.
Front. Drives to the crease. Looks ahead
Erickson.
to start something.
See? Everyone's going backwards there.
Pass up the same side of
Let's
the
go,
ice.
Hartnell.
Into the attacking end.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and pause real quick, manage teams. We're going to call a timeout. Make sure we get our first line out there. Now let's try to tie this baby up right at the end here.
Yeah, that's kind of predictable. There's a puck in the bench, and the trainer hands it to the pretty girl sitting there. Bobrovsky's giving his team a chance. That's all you can ask from your goaltender. They have to stay in touch with the game. That save keeps them there.
Yeah, that's very true. Bobrovsky is keeping us in it. We got to pay him back now. So we really didn't give him a ton of help
Good job on that
on the
face-off, tying the man
the
out.
goal
Bell to
that
Burns.
they've scored, really.
To Pavelski. Gains the zone and looks over his options.
Nice job. Okay, go. Let's go, Horton.
Up that side.
Come on.
We are in the 60th minute out of 60. Oh, what a
All right.
stop.
He made it look easy. What a stop.
He got in.
Oh, my God. Come on.
That all hope was lost.
Wow.
I know it's a great stop, but if you're the
Wow.
shooter, you have to
That's all I can
elevate
say about that one. There's no way that we couldn't score that. That we should have been able to score that goal. Horton was right there on the doorstep, and he could barely get a stick on it. Come on. Hi, Johansson.
Key reason that his team's been able to hold on to this lead. He's faced a high percentage of top quality shots.
Yeah! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Tootin with his second goal of the game. Just a bomb to beat him top glove hand. Wow. Wow. What a rocket.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't
Boom.
hit anybody.
Now, the goaltender wants to
Used
be
the screen
aggressive here, but this is
and just
just
blasted it.
delivered.
Top shelf. And that's actually one of the strongest things Tootin does, man. He has a hell of a shot when he does get a chance to really use it. It's nothing like Wisniewski's, because Wisniewski is an absolute bomb. But Tootin has a damn good shot himself.
Hard work here. Moves
All right.
it to the shadow
Let's go.
of the boards.
Ah,
Puck played between the blue lines by Tootin.
that's not what I meant to do.
Puck gotten behind the net by Johnson.
All right, let's go.
Tootin moves up along the boards.
Horton.
Passed up the middle for Horton. Wonderful save.
An unbelievable
Tried to go back the other way with him.
scoring area.
Back in front.
Ah, broke his stick. That's why it was so bad.
To Pavelski. Got on by with that one.
That wouldn't have been a goal. Don't worry.
The game
Because
is
the
not
goalie
about
couldn't
this
move
one,
after
it's
the
to
whistle, okay?
overtime.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Shots on goal in this game that still has not been decided.
Man,
30
look at that
for
hair.
Columbus, and 21 for
Marlowe's
the
got his fan club out there. Then the tie goal. Boom!
Sharks.
Top
This
shelf.
goal takes us to
And they still love Marlowe, even after that.
when we come back.
There's one guy repping at least. Alright. So we're going into overtime. Take a look at the stats here. We're out shooting them, out hitting them. Time on attack, we got them beat. Passing, they're beating us, but that's normal. Winning more face-offs. Basically, we're still outplaying them in my opinion. But, you know, they've been able to capitalize on their chances a little quicker than we have. So, that's alright. We're going to come back now, and we're going to finish this in overtime. And if we don't, then we're going to win this shootout. All right? I feel good about it. Though Marlowe and Thornton, that's a little dangerous. Let's go, Johansson. Let's do this.
We have begun
And he loses the face-off.
Nobody scores.
Go, Johnson.
Johnson's cut through the neutral zone. Defense to offense.
Man, Demers has been laying out those like half-hearted hits all game.
Wrist shot.
Oh, good save. See, things like that where I have no idea why Johansson is not just going up the ice, you know?
Carried toward the woodwork by Vlasic. Great job to slip on by.
Whoa, whoa! Is that a penalty, ref? He seriously just ran him.
He gets through.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Drew a penalty. Let's get this 4-on-3 power play going here. See how we can get going, because we have it for the rest of the overtime. Take that, Demers. You've been very annoying this game, all right? That's what you get. All right, Dubes, let's go.
Their record is so good. It seems like when they get into the last minute of regulation or into overtime,
what a shot.
They don't even try to win. They want to push it to this.
Wonderful work done near the blue line. Marched narrowly inside, laid on to Foligno. Good here. He's got a wonderful centering pass.
Come on, Dubes.
Right on his stick on the centering pass. Big hit, possession gone.
That big hit's gonna really excite.
If I could have went backhand there, I'd have been good.
That was resistance meeting attack. A solid.
All right, guys, come on. Let's go. Test two.
Headed right down the middle under the scoreboard. They gain the zone, but there are 2 men back. Oh, it's very important if he can get that out. It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil.
Guys,
Chip to Foligno.
let's not run into each other. How about that?
Oh, that's good. Final minute of play in overtime.
Damn it.
A terrific contest.
We're not getting those pucks to the middle like we need to. We've been able to pass around the outside, but that's about it.
To Letestu.
Go, Mark. Really?
With it now. Take it to the slot.
Yeah! Woo! There's the goal to win the game. That's what I'm talking about. And look, I got an achievement for it. How do you like it? The power play goal on the penalty, or on the penalty kill. What am I talking about? The power play goal in the overtime. Brandon Dubinsky is the hero tonight. A great pass by Letestu across the way, and he was able to beat Stalock right on the glove hand. So, you know what? I like the performance from the team tonight. Looks like Marlowe still has more of a fan club even. I really like the effort that we had tonight. I feel like while we did mess up a few times and we did get pinned in our own zone a few times, at the end of the day we dealt with their immense talent quite well. And I feel like, you know, it was a good showing against a really high quality team that just shows that the Blue Jackets are for real and that we're not messing around this season, that's for sure. You can take a look at the main stats right there, the game stats. We're going to go ahead and look at the home stats now. You can kind of see if, you know, any of your fantasy NHL 15 players are, you know, getting any points and stuff like that for you. There's the skaters. We'll take a look at the goalies here. Stalock, 906 save percentage. A darn good night for him, that's for sure. We'll back out of that. There's the goal summary, because I don't think I really flashed it up too quickly. And then we'll look at the away stats. You can take a look at what we had here. Two goals. 2 huge goals, I must say. He was a huge, you know, huge part of our win tonight, because he also made a lot of good defensive plays as well, so that helps. Johansson with 2 assists. That's just going to further his team lead in points. And obviously, the game-winning goal was by Brandon Dubinsky. Doobie-doo. All right, we'll get out of that there and go back to the hub. And like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and simulate to the LA game. We will see if we decide that we want to go against the LA Kings, the reigning Stanley Cup champion. And, And if not, then we also have, I believe, Ottawa, Toronto, and another team on the schedule as well. I'd have to look to make sure here who it is, because I don't want to get that wrong. New Jersey. So, New Jersey is the other team on the schedule. We're going to go ahead and simulate up to the LA game. We'll see what we could do against Anaheim. Hopefully we get another win here. Oh. Wisniewski wants to give me a... They want to give me a second round pick for both years. I'll decline the trade. I'm not as big on second round picks as I am on, a first round pick. So if they were offering a first round pick, I would probably be willing to, do that. But alright, looks like Wisniewski's also back, so we gotta insert him into the lineup. Not sure why it brings me up to that, but I'll go through and do it real quick anyway. Actually, you know what I'll do? I will end up ending the video and then I'll do it off screen because you guys don't need to see me go through and change Wisniewski and Prout's spot over and over again and stuff like that. It just kind of wastes time. So we did lose to Anaheim, but we are 5-2 for the season. I'll go ahead and give you guys also Stats Central here, the breakdown. Carolina's up to a good start, aren't they? We'll look at the player stats. That way you guys can kind of see how this is breaking down with all of our players. Let's go to points and sort it there. So, as you can see, Ryan Johansson, 7 games, 11 points. That's elite right there, that's for sure. And that's what we cannot miss out on this season. We really need to get him signed, okay? Plain and simple. He's also a +4, which is awesome as well. Dubinsky, 6 points, darn good. Horton, 6 points, good as well. From Horton, a lot of people might have expected, 69, 70, 71 points. That, a little bit of a range there. But instead, I see Horton as like a 60 point per year guy. Might score like 28 goals, 32 assists for 60 points on the dot. That's the type of player I see him as being, which is why I feel like we just barely overpaid for his services. But he still, gives us an identity as well with his scoring ability. Hartnell, 5 points. A very good start. Nisimov, 4 assists. That's pretty awesome. Johnson, Murray both have 4 assists as well. Wisniewski has 3 goals and 1 assist. Look at Wiz go. And actually, I'm not sure if I'll put in Wisniewski for this first game because I kind of want him just to get completely healthy because he has had trouble staying healthy at times. But if you look at that, he's a +6 and Murray's a +7 on this team. That shows how strong that unit is. We have Boone Jenner, Letestu, Tootin, Bowl, Calvert, Erickson, Foligno, Trop, and Atkinson, Prout, Savard, blah blah. Alright, as you can see though, just look at Foligno there. Good defensive forward, he's two-way. However, he's not a first-line player, which is why I put in there that I'm looking for a first-line player because that's what we need. We need a first-line guy to play with Johansson and Horton if possible. If I had to move Horton, then we could have someone kind of replace him as well, but I'd rather not have to do that, obviously. We're going to go to the goalies at the very end here, just to show you that real quick. Bobrovsky, 6 games played, 2.14 goals against, 5 wins, 1 loss, 910 save percentage. So it's pretty good for the start of the season for him. McElhaney has played 1 game, let in 4 goals. Not the greatest, but hey, it's 1 game. I mean, you can't really draw too much on that. And then there's the playoff stats over there. Okay. Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna end the game, or end the video, not the game. We're gonna end the video right here, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed seeing us come back in the last minute and then win in overtime against the Sharks. I look forward to talking to all of you again and playing this game for you. Hopefully it's entertaining. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.